Hey guys, thanks for coming back, and I got another unboxing video today. Got some new parts for the Jeep. If you recall, I've got a 350 Chevy small block on my Jeep, so I ordered a bunch of parts for that. So without further ado, I'll go ahead and just get into the first item. Alright, so I'm a pretty big fan of the Edelbrock carburetors. I know there's a lot of haters out there, but I've never had a problem with one. I've had one on my 82 Camaro for about 6 years. I've had no issues with it. So I decided to stick with Edelbrock for my Jeep. This carburetor is part of the Performer series. It's a 650 CFM manual choke. It's the Thunder Series 650 CFM carburetor, and I bought mine on Amazon. I bought most of my stuff on Amazon. I went with a open box or damaged box return from Amazon warehouse. It ended up saving me about $100. Normally it retails for about $400. I was able to get this for $293. So the box was kind of jacked up when I got it, but that's okay, because what really matters is the actual product itself. And this is it right here. So Edelbrock carburetors, I think they make a good product. I know there are people who disagree, but like I said, I've never had any issues with it. This one's specifically tuned for off-road, so it should be able to handle angles a little bit better. And you can see under here that opens these guys up. As you're pulling on the accelerator, it opens up the ports. So yeah, this is a manual choke, so no electronics. I prefer my vehicles to not have a whole bunch of electronics that can go bad. I know there are people who prefer fuel injected. It's a little bit more expensive to go fuel injected and requires a little bit more brains on the vehicle itself. So I just prefer the old school manual choke. It's easier to use, easier to install in my opinion, and I know how to do it. So that's kind of why I stuck with this product. So yeah, and the intake manifold on my Jeep that I currently have will not accept the square bore. So they have adapters to put it on the intake manifold, but I figured since I was going to be upgrading this, I might as well upgrade the intake manifold as well. So that's the next box I'm going to be getting into. So Amazon had a pretty good deal. It was the Performer intake series, and it came with basically an install kit. So everything that I needed to install the carburetor and the intake manifold, it comes with it. So I'll just show you everything that came with that order. It was $182.07, which is a pretty good deal. The Performer intake manifold's right around 150 bucks. So all the additional stuff that came with it, it's a pretty good deal. So it comes with plated bolts. These are for mounting it to the engine block itself. So these came with, it also came with the gasket for the carburetor. Came with the gaskets for the intake manifold itself. Came with some gasket goo. I've got a bunch of this already, but this is important to have. You'll want to use this to go across the front edge of the engine block. And then came with a carburetor stud kit, so and I'll need that to mount the carburetor. And then last but not least, came with the Performer EPS intake manifold itself. I'll go ahead and post a link to the purchase where I ordered this from, so kind of the whole kit comes with. This is the 2701 model intake manifold. So I'll go ahead and just pull this out. Alright, I finally got that out. And so again, I think Edelbrock just makes a good product. They're affordable, and I've never had any issues with them. If you look at the reviews, you don't see a ton of complaints either. So, and again, affordable, easy to install. This kit comes with everything you need, and for $182.07, so it's a good deal. The last thing I needed, since I've got a automatic transmission in my Jeep, I installed a 700 R4. Because I do have an automatic transmission installed in my Jeep, I need to get a transmission cable adapter. And so this attaches to the carburetor, and it attaches to the throttle valve cable. And so that's important. You don't want to not attach your throttle valve cable. So cool, that was everything I got. I'm going to start installing these tonight. So look for that video. First video is probably going to be me pulling everything off of the engine itself, talking about the things you want to do when you're taking parts off, so you don't screw up at the end. So thanks again for coming back to my channel and watching my videos. If you like what I'm doing, please hit the like button. If you want to see more of my videos, hit subscribe. If you want to get notifications for when I post new videos, hit that bell. And then we'll see you in the next video. Thanks again. Bye.